Welcome to Norton Disney, the Baylys Social 2024. Let's go.
Best thing about the team is, well, it's more like a family. Everyone looks after each other if you've got problems. Obviously I won't go into it, but probably 7 or 8 members have actually inboxed me and spoke to me personally. Bang on. Can't knock it, proper family.
Oh God, here we go. Hello, my name is Ian. Well, dressed the way I am because a couple of months ago I managed to lose a bet to one of my fellow team members. Unfortunately, this was his outfit choice for me. Luckily for him, I do make a pretty good cart fairy. Oh, Mr. Richard Lingard over in Peg 3, I want to say. The cheeky bugger. Credit where credit's due. He is fishing well lately. Oh. Never again.
Right, go again. That's definitely on. So my go-to approach has been solid bags filled with Apex bag mix, which is a mixed pellet with the fine dust, and hook bait, yellow pop-ups, fluoro yellow, also in Apex. It's been doing the business. Right, and right, old yellow Apex pop-ups.
Have you got a net down there, Pip?
That's Winston. Here's Winston. He's going again. And she's in. Yeah.
You are stuck on your other line.
Slap to the face.
Been with Baylys only about 12 months or so now. Come across it by pure chance because of the way that I think about my fishing. I've got my biggest fish up to 36.4, numerous 30s, all on the Apex, wafter. Recently got on to more of a snowman style setup, just because it's been working really. Don't like to fish how everybody else likes to fish, because everyone's just, you pile loads of bait in, you sit on your hands and just hope for the fish to come to you, but they are a wild creature at the end of the day, aren't you? So you've got to think about how they do it and fish in a way that's different. So like I've done on this session really. I've got 3 fish now.
So based on what you said, if you've got like one little nugget of gold, you'd give it to maybe the younger person watching it.
Always fish for your next bite. Oh, don't start piling bait in, thinking they're all going to come in. If you see a fish, just a little PVS stick, high trap bait. These Baylys baits, they work. Simple rigs. Don't go what everybody else is doing, and just go back, look what people were doing 10 years ago. They still work, they work back then, and they work now. Always try and fish a little bit different.
My name's Craig. I got a 19 pound, was it 19 pound for us? 19.4, common. Yes, Craig!
Yes, lad.
Nailed it!
Bucket, get some water on it, I'll get the kick.
Right, well, I'm Martin Bailey, owner of Baylys Baits. A little bit about myself, was a lorry driver for many years. Avid fisherman, rolling baits for the past 15 years for myself. Due to COVID, I got furloughed from my job. Was worried about how am I going to afford to go fishing. So I ended up starting to sell a few bits and pieces to friends and family. It slowly got bigger and bigger. We bought the domains, we unlocked the website, and it was slow. It was still just friends and family that was buying. And all of a sudden we just had this ka-ching go off, and I was like, we've actually made a genuine sale. I was like, that's mad. And it's just gone from strength to strength. I think after opening the website up, I think within the first 2 to 3 months, we was out of the kitchen. It just couldn't do it. And just with no advertising either, just word of mouth. We moved over into our garage at home, got our first little rolling machine and stuff like that. It was still a manual machine, but it was a lot easier to turn the handle than it is to sit there backwards and forwards with a board. We was really happy if we could get through 20 kilos a day rolling like that, honest to God. And within another 2 months, that just weren't enough. So we started buying more and more equipment, more and more machinery. We got a building extension onto the garage. So the garage now is basically our workshop, which we're planning on moving out of end of this year, start of next year. We've just got a new unit, 4,500 square feet unit. We're kitting that out, so it's all new. Genuinely, I think the bait speaks for itself. It really does. But as you know, being a fisherman yourself, it's hard to get people to try it. You know, they're on their thing. With the team we've put in place with Jamie and James and having the team around us and stuff like that, we've still grown 219% year on year from last year. How are we doing this? And I really don't know. And all I can say is it is literally, fundamentally, the product speaks for itself. And the more people who use it, the more people are going to see it, the more people are going to want it. But it's the team that's around us as well. One thing I did like, all the fucking outtakes at the end.
Yeah, there's definitely outtakes. Don't worry about that.
Anyway, welcome. My name's Jamie. I'm the social media manager. That's a massive title, that, isn't it? I'm just me. I've been buying the bait for probably about 3.5, 4 years. and I've been taking a more active role within the teams over the last year or so. Firstly, I got the bait. It was the original pineapple economy bait. It was a long time ago. Caught loads of fish on it. Was doing really well, and then Martin said, "Oh, we're scrapping that. We're going to make a more premium bait," and that's where we are today. One of my main jobs when I first started was the team, getting all the teams on board, and yeah, going through lots of different applications and things like that, and building. I always describe it as a family, so not perfect people, but a good mix of all-round people. You know, and that's what you mould together as a team, and I'm really starting to see the benefits now. I've got a really good team here, and they're all really lovely girls and guys. Yeah, they're a pleasure to work with. I hope you've enjoyed watching the video. Follow us on our journey, because it's been a bit of a whirlwind, and we keep on growing all the time. Caroline Salter once said, "Fishing gives us time to think and a reason not to," and I think what I've tried to do is get a little bit of both, and build a good team, a good family, and that's where we are today. So thank you very much.